I see.
If you thought it was tough getting out of bed Saturday, try getting out of bed on Saturday on heroin.
Jesus Christ. I can't even imagine, like a heroin hangover. Is that a accurate way to describe that? Yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes. It is a crippling... I don't even know how to... I don't know. It was like my body didn't want to work right.
Damn.
But it was a cool experience. You know, I learned something.
I thought I knew how that felt like, but no, I don't think I do.
You keep drinking the way you do.
Yeah, maybe. No, I've definitely never gotten to that point. I've never gotten into hard drugs like that. Sorry you had to go through that, but you know, glad.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
I look at it all as like I didn't die, I didn't become addicted to anything because I have a lot more willpower than I think people realize.
That's good.
So once I got the low end of high, I didn't want to bother with it again.
I see.
With most drugs. I think pot's the only thing I've done thus far in my life that I've actually come back to. Because I don't have any adverse effects. I don't really crave it. I can get high as a kite to the point of where everything is funny. Wake up the next day refreshed. And I don't have this feeling like I have to have it again sort of thing. So it's why I don't mind that. And I also don't remember a lot of stuff while smoking it. So I forgot my point.
Well... I guess the point is that you got through it okay. You got a lot of willpower. That's great. That's great to hear.
Oh, yeah. Women will fuck you up worse than drugs. That's the lesson, kids.
Well, there you go.
Don't ever fall in love with a crazy woman. Dating older women is not a good idea, which I'm sure will backfire me later. But every time I dated a woman that was older than me, it was always just pure and utter chaos. You didn't tell me you loved me, and we were dating for 6 months. Well, I feel that love is a very strong word to use. Well, I'm leaving you because I met a married man and he told me he loved me in 2 weeks. So it's over between us.
Wow.
I'm like, what?
Wow.
Well, I was younger, you know, so I didn't know.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Whenever you come across a stone cold, beautiful woman and she is in her late 30s, I don't care what anybody says. She's got problems. They will reveal themselves to you. Because there's no way a gorgeous woman that should have been a model is single in her 30s unless she's stone cold crazy. More life lessons.
Yeah, everyone take notes.
Especially if you're a guy.
I'm about to get a notepad out right now.
It's amazing you have so much humanity left that you could pity Caesar. Meanwhile, I watch Caesar, I laugh, I quote Caesar.
Yeah, where he's just not even a human to you anymore. I understand that.
He's like a living meme.
I understand, yeah. Like once you achieve living meme status in someone's brain, there's no going back from that. I understand that. Ah, man.
All right, I'm demanding my assistant get you the Caesar photos.
All right.
So what happened on Saturday that just got you laid out?
No, I just had some friends over. We did some karaoke, did some shots, like really basic stuff. But it was really fun.
You're home.
It was really fun. Haven't seen these guys in a while. And then and that's it.
What do you get me?
You know what's sad? My Saturday is probably far more regimented than yours, and I can't remember it either. I'm 100% sure I was editing, most likely.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, editing days, they kind of, they kind of fade away easily. Like if the whole day is editing, like there's really nothing else going on during the day. So can't really pull out a specific event.
I don't even remember half the shit I make.
I gotta be honest. Me too.
Someone sends me a message like, your last video is great. That was a good joke here, here, and here. And I'm like, I don't remember anything about that.
Yeah, same. I find myself going back to a lot of my old videos to kind of reference, to see what people are talking about. Like sometimes people make a reference to a video I did like a few years ago, and I'm like, well, when did I say that? Oh, I actually did say that. That's actually pretty funny. I understand why you're quoting it back to me now. But yeah, yeah.
You know what I also think? YouTube has become so stringent that for creative people, it's hard to do anything that you could actually be proud of or bother to remember because you're just so stifled.
Jesus, I feel that so much, man. And there was a time in my channel where I was actually trying to actively ignore YouTube's algorithm for that purpose, to be like, all right, what happens if I spend like a month on one video? And let me tell you, not good.
Oh, definitely not.
Not good. Yeah.
YouTube's algorithm is designed to like just turn you into a wage slave.
Yeah. But the best that I could do was try to, essentially talk it out with the algorithm, within myself, just kind of like adjusting my schedule, trying to find a good balance between, well, let's face it, between quality and quantity.
That's what I'm trying to do. Before, I used to do like a video almost every day or every other day. Some days I did 2 videos in a day. Those days are long over. I've been trying to do videos that I want people to view more than once, which is probably stupid on some levels in today's YouTube, because I'm not the internet historian, no matter how hard I try.
Oh, internet historians on another level, man.
But yeah, it's like I'm trying to create just some sort of art as much as I can within the constraints that I have against me in this platform. That's what sucks. Like, YouTube could totally beat TikTok if it wasn't run by spineless goons. Like, the reason why TikTok is flying off, I see videos all the time where people are doing such wild stuff, and I'm sitting there like, if you did this on YouTube, you'd be banned. And that's where the fun is. That's where the interest is. That's where people want to go. People like crazy shit.
That's right.
That's why everyone pulls out their phones and records everything crazy going on.
It's true. It's true, and it's kind of related. It's not so much like the craziness of TikTok as well, but I think they have a more like lax copyright system.
Yeah, I believe so when it comes to like music.
Because that's also like a big deal on YouTube as well, where YouTube definitely does not want a remix culture, when in reality, pretty much all culture is remix culture, but YouTube doesn't seem to understand that. So
YouTube is run by people now that are completely and utterly out of touch. Have you seen these people that work in these tech jobs?
I mean, besides Susan, not really.
I've been doing videos on people who work at tech jobs in Google and shit. I call it, it's just not a job, it's adult daycare.
Oh, that's right. I think it might have been your video that I saw. It was some video of like someone covering a girl's daily job, like her daily routine.
Yep.
Yeah, it's insane.
Once you see how these people live, you now realize why social media sucks cock now.
Yeah, because they're so out of touch. They're so in a bubble.
Exactly. Who has eucalyptus leaves towels in the morning? I wash my face with a wet nap.
That's right. Eucalyptus towels. And when they actually go to their job, most of it is just admiring the food court.
I know, right?
And it's like, what?
Taking like selfies and shit?
Yeah, like it's like 5% of the video where there's like, oh, I'm in a meeting.
I forgot to get the Zoom meeting with Johnny. It's really funny. We had a good time. I'm like, fuck you.
Like, did you do a video of that? It must have been your video that I watched.
Oh, yeah, I've done a couple, brother. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, then it must have been your video that I watched where, like, the eucalyptus towels. I remember that.
I'll never forget eucalyptus towels because of that girl.
I'll never forget it for the rest of my life.
When I'm on my deathbed, my last words to my son will be eucalyptus towels.
That's like the worst Citizen Kane sequel ever. What does it mean?
What the fuck was Pop talking about?
What's eucalyptus?
He's some old memer from the 2000s. What a queer.
But you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
You see, little Johnny, back in the day, people didn't do actual work.
Back when I was young, boy, there was a lot of gay people in control of things.
Jesus.
And not the homosexual kinds. The kinds that use eucalyptus towels.
Yeah, let me tell you, man. Like, actual, like, real people, no matter if you're gay or straight, they're cool. But it's these gay people.
This will be most helpful in furthering my research. I'm afraid I can't offer you much.
How did I not see it coming?
And perhaps, if this is all successful,
I was hanging out at my friend's.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
This is a story that probably could get us in trouble. Who cares? I'll put it on Spotify. I was hanging out at my friend's place for Thanksgiving years ago.
If I require
his grandmother's like
else,
crazy old, like 100. Could be his great grandmother. Who the fuck remembers? And then she was like, I
As a
don't
matter of
mind
fact,
the gays
there
getting
is something you
married.
can do for me.
And I thought, wow, that's
I had
incredibly
retained
progressive
Ender's
for a woman of her
services in,
age. Then she goes, it's the
acquiring something
interracial
specific.
marriages I have
But now
problems
he's
with.
refusing to deliver.
I said,
Could you
I knew
perhaps
she'd
speak
bring
with him
it
and
back.
see if you can come to some sort of
Freaking
arrangement?
Like, damn, Grandma, you should do stand-up.
She was dead serious. It wasn't even a joke.
That's why it's funnier.
Maybe she was blind. She couldn't see my skin color. I was like, do you, Grandma? I had to respect it, honestly.
Are you...
She was so militant in her beliefs.
Are you what the social media people call white passing?
No, I don't think
No?
so.
Okay.
I've had enough cops fuck with me.
Because I've known a few, like, quote-unquote white passing people, but I grew up around Mexicans.
Most people confuse me with Mexican. When I was in DSP's chat, like watching him beg for money like 2-3 years ago, in the chat, noticed I was there. They were like, he's a filthy wetback.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what a lovely group of people.
Jesus Christ. Is that how it is? Is that how it is in DSP's chat?
It was in that Twitch chat.
That's crazy.
It don't bother me none. Like I've dealt with real neo-Nazis that kind of beat you up. And they got, real skinheads. They had the swastikas on them. That was back when the Nazis loved the movie with Edward Norton.
Oh, American History X.
American History X?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were loud and proud at that time. The kids today don't know what a Nazi is.
No, they just use that word to refer to anyone they don't like.
Yeah, you say you don't care for the Little Mermaid. Guess what? You're a Nazi.
Can't even dislike a movie in peace anymore. Jesus.
I know, you can't have an opinion.
You can't have an opinion.
On Kano? How?
All right. My assistant did get one of Caesar's posts.
Hell yeah, look at this guy.
Daddy is just relaxing, doing daddy's thing. That's how real. Oh, we can't read that one. Dude. Chasing after white booty, not black booty. Vanilla cream lover. You're like in another universe.
I take it all back. I have no empathy for this living meme.
He won't get away with it.
Are you sure that in another universe you wouldn't be making
He's in there
posts
doing
like these?
No, I am too far removed from this asshole right here. This is too
I will
much.
have his head for this.
I don't know.
assure you.
These posts have definitely
this
struck
down,
a
will
chord
you?
with me.
Throwing everything we can at it.
Oh god, it's funny though. It is comedy.
Here's the second one.
Hell yeah.
Coming home from the gym, giving you a little taste of perfection.
This fucking guy.
I told you, Caesar's great.
Amazing. He really took the whole saying about like it's just marketing like to the fullest. He's trying to sell. He's trying to polish a turd. That's what he's doing.
You gotta give it to him though. He took these photos and posted them online with no hesitation, and he felt sexy.
Yeah, for real. It takes like a kind of person to do that, man. Like that's not everybody. That's not normal.
I wish I could get some of that confidence in a bottle and drink it when I needed it.
I don't know, man. That kind of confidence sounds like mental illness.
I'm in
Are
better
you all
shape
right?
than Caesar,
Can
and
you
I
walk?
refuse to take my shirt off.
There you go.
We're in trouble here.
There you go.
It's like not until I have a six-pack
On
abs
Kano is
will
doing
my
something
shirt
with
come
that
off
thing,
again.
the eye.
Oh, that's fair.
We can't
But as
stop
you know,
him.
I have no shame.
I know
I've
you
seen
are a
Savas since the
fucking wild
explosion.
animal.
He must have been blown clear, and he may be
Yeah, I don't
injured.
care.
I've seen you naked like 3 times now.
I really don't care.
Get moving.
Yeah, you've seen me naked 3 times and we haven't even gone out for dinner. What the fuck?
I'll be fine.
I know.
just
I've
need a
gotten
minute
more
to
off
catch
you than
my
Caesar
breath.
got off of his like
Find
Ukrainian girl.
Savas.
There you go. And you didn't have to spend 40,000.
See, I told you I'm killing it.
Yeah, man. You're really killing it. Oh, man. Hey, anyway. Gundams.
Yeah, this new kit's coming out. Hope you're excited for the Witcher Mercury, kids.
Hey, talking about Gundam, did your Sazabi arrive?
Oh no, that doesn't come out till December.
Oh, okay. So it's just a really like far in advance pre-order.
Oh yeah, they come out in December. Then I'll see like who actually has one for me.
If you can get one.
At this point, if I don't get one, fuck it.
Yeah, best of luck though. Hope you do get one.
Yeah, it'll be like one of the prime pieces of my collection that only a weeb woman would appreciate.
Yeah, do you have space for it?
No, of course I don't.
Oh, of course you don't, but you'll make space, right?
I'll figure out something. Maybe I'll have to like move guts.
Oh,
I don't know. I just really didn't think that far ahead.
that sounds like a tough decision, though.
It's like, you know, when something's going to be rare.
What's happening?
And
Are you all right?
you know,
Still
if you don't
having
get it
any-
now, you're never getting it. So like you go into panic buy mode. You don't think about anything else. It's like drugs if you're an addict. I'm not thinking about the consequences. I'm not looking at the future. All that matters is this moment and acquiring my crack.
Yeah, just realize you might have done heroin before, but you fell into a whole nother addiction. Is it any better?
That's true. So really, I can't give people shit for being drug addicts.
Can't even judge.
I'll find Mirabelle
for
and
sure.
see if we can't
Do
put a
you,
stop to
baby?
this.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that.
Life sucks. Get your kicks where you can.
Get your kicks where you can. That's right. Man, talking about robots, like right now, I'm like, I have like an action figure in my hands that's really cool.
I heard some clicking, ratchet sounds.
Yeah, it's a figure of the Metal Slug,
Protect yourself.
but it can
We're under some kind of
transform.
attack.
It's amazing.
Metal Slug, isn't that
What's
like
going
a
on?
shooter game?
Yeah, it's that old arcade game, the old side scroller arcade game. Have you played
Can't
it?
be happening.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, that game's awesome. Well, like they made a figure of the actual vehicle in the game that's called the Metal Slug, and it looks amazing. I've never gotten a piece of Metal Gear merch before, but like it's cool to see it in real life.
My question is, do you seek out dating women that are into weeb stuff?
Man, I would like it if they were out there, but I can't seem to find them.
That's wild to me, because I figured you'd be like a toy heartthrob. Because who else is on your level?
I really appreciate that you have that image of me, but like, sorry to burst your bubble, and I guess this goes for the audience as well. Like, I'm not that attractive to people. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
This is
Like, I feel like
this is why you're one of the greatest of all time.
like I feel like I really have to try, you know? Like it doesn't come to me naturally.
I did not know that. I just assumed like your DMs.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry to you got me on a lot of people got me on this pedestal and everything, but there you go. Again, put this on your sensationalist magazine cover. Secrets revealed. Jobby gets no pussy.
Look out, drama alert and Keemstar tomorrow morning.
There you go.
Let's get into the news.
God damn it. Yeah.
I seriously thought, like, because you went missing. And it's like, okay, Jobby's probably, like, out. He's with that chick he was talking about at the karaoke bar, the DJ. He's probably living his life. I'm not going to stress him about this bullshit.
No, a lot of it was really just house prep, just because it's been kind of an adjustment period for my living situation. Yeah, and also drinking, copious amounts of drinking.
Whatever gets you through the day, man, editing videos is soul-crushing.
You seem to do way more editing than I've ever done, though. Like, I've done my fair share of editing, of course. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And I don't mean that as an insult, of course.
My idea, because, like, YouTube sucks. The second you get in trouble with YouTube, they just kind of keep their thumb on you forever. And I'm a very stubborn guy. So if I get pushed against the wall, I just go even harder. It's like the Casey Jones mentality. I'm trying to fight the train, willing to die for something kind of stupid.
Yeah, I see.
It's like, hey, Casey Jones beat the train. Then he falls over dead the next minute. And I've learned nothing from that tale. What am I drinking? I think I smoked too much. That's for sure. The drinking vegetable juice. Dude, I don't know why it took that long for me to figure out what the hell that can was. Apparently there's 2 full servings of vegetables in each can. So it's got to be healthy.
Any specific vegetables?
Let me look. Shake well before opening. And we got vegetable juice, water, concentrated juices of the tomato, carrots, celery, beets, and parsley. Lettuce and watercress. What the hell's watercress?
Watercress, what is that? I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I gotta Google it.
Some sort of plant.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I've had it though. Watercress.
Each can is 30 calories.
Sounds like a good combination. At least it's not useless vegetable juice.
Yeah, I'm trying to like get back in top shape again. I've been living my life without a 6-pack abs ever since I started YouTube, and I've had it. I just can't do it anymore. Like, if I die editing, I want people to go, wow, his body was gorgeous.
This guy was shredded. Holy shit.
Wow.
This guy was watching Hocus Pocus 2 and he's fucking shredded. What? This guy's got muscles for no reason.
What a way to go.
You're telling me the only thing this guy did was watch bad movies and make videos? How the fuck is he so shredded? It's amazing.
What a shame. The life he could have had.
Jesus. Yeah, I can confirm that I've had watercress, by the way. I googled it. It's a very popular ingredient in like Chinese cuisine. I'm not Chinese, by the way. I got a lot of that when I was little because I'm very Asian. I'm very Asian looking, but
I had no idea what you were, and I never bothered to ask. Now might be a good time.
Oh yeah. I am Thai, so I've been to Thailand a few times as well just to see family, and Thailand is a crazy place, and of course, we don't have to get into this, but it got got crazier.
Sexually transmitted. You got sexually transmitted diseases in Thailand?
No, I did not, thankfully, but I have walked around those places.
Oh, the places with the Thai lady voice is what you're hinting at?
That's right. Yeah, the red light districts. I have seen.
Feel free to tell the story.
No, I don't really have stories. Like the current event I was talking about. It was on Twitter. Like you can cut this part out, but yeah,
Okay, Pac, remember to cut this out.
Yeah, like a thing happened in Thailand recently. Like it was a mass shooting.
So were you involved? Is that what you're saying?
I was not. I was not. Fortunately, that was like way far from where my family is. So, yeah.
Like I thought you were hinting at you were involved in crime.
No, I'm just saying it's like maybe mentioning Thailand is gonna be like a trigger word or whatever algorithms.
Nah, I don't think YouTube cares about Thailand.
No, okay. Yeah, not many people care about Thailand anyway.
I think Ziltex is in Thailand right now. Which I just realized I don't think you know who he is. I know you're a streamer that people on YouTube thought I was replacing you with, which was very odd. Oh, well, Zill's Asian. So that was like they're like, oh, you replaced one Asian for another. I'm like, no, Zill is Thailand. Like he's living his life. He's like doing beautiful drone shots over like, there's like this area down there. There's a lot of water and people living on boats and gigantic rocks that look like something out of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I see. Yeah, like Thailand does have like beautiful natural formations like that. Like a lot of the island stuff is really nice.
Yeah, that son of a bitch. He's on some beautiful vacation, and I'm sitting here miserable, editing for 12 hours, and people are yelling at me about him.
What?
Meanwhile, I haven't been on vacation since 2007.
Damn. If you were to take a vacation, what would you do? Like right now?
Maybe ride a motorcycle on a racetrack, most likely.
Do you have a specific place that you like to do that?
You know, I could hit like someplace warm. It's cold now, so I guess I'd try like Coda in Texas. Circuit of the Americas, they call it.
Yeah.
MotoGP goes there every year. I think it'd be interesting to see what the fuck that's all about. That's about as far as I can think. You know, like if I was steadily dating a woman that was stable, then maybe go someplace nice, like Cannes or something, look at cherry blossoms.
Oh, that's nice.
I've done some traveling, but I never really took pictures of where I went. I'm one of those weird dudes.
No, I get you. Yeah. Like you don't have that need to pull out a camera.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. But then
Unless it's for work.
right, exactly. But then after the trip is done you realize, oh man, maybe I should have had some snapshot
To prove I went somewhere.
Yeah, like at least one, you know, like one picture or one video can like make you recall the whole trip. I kind of had to try to be that person because I don't like getting my camera or my phone out in public like that. But if I'm like traveling or something, it's like, yeah, I'll take a video or two. I never post them anywhere, of course. Like that's a whole nother thing too, where it's like taking a video that you're not gonna post anywhere. As YouTubers, that sounds crazy, but
I think you're right. but I think it could also be like we're YouTubers that are burned out. I know I'm definitely burned out. I'm running on ashes.
You are? Oh man.
I've been editing nonstop for like years.
Yeah, that's not a good place to be in. I've been there.
I don't have any choice.
Yeah, if you don't have any choice, then what can you do? But I mean, just find,
You look at this economy.
like, find whatever solace you can, and then tread forward. That's really the best thing you can do.
I love sleep jobs. Let me tell you, it's my favorite thing. But like, I call sleep the vacation I can afford.
I see.
But the problem with my dreams is they're always fucked.
Really?
Like hell on Earth, or like an asteroid hits the planet and the sea levels rise and we all drown.
Yeah.
Or like zombie apocalypse, nuclear war breaks out, and I'm siphoning gas from other people's cars as I travel around New York looking for food.
Not bad.
I have some pretty intense dreams.
Wow.
I figured that was normal, but I guess not.
No. I guess it's just that I don't tend to remember my dreams, you know? I could have probably had some apocalyptic dreams like that, but I just don't remember them.
How do people not remember?
There's a lot of people like me out there, man. They just go to sleep. Because, like, technically, biologically speaking, like, every night you dream. I just don't remember my dreams.
You know the worst dreams I have?
What's that?
The absolute worst dreams are the sex dream.
Oh, God.
Because, like, if you have a hot dream, well, for me,
Yeah.
like, sex dreams go one of two ways. I dream that I'm with this woman that loves me and it's fantastic, and then when I'm about to get some, I immediately wake up.
Yeah.
Every time. I'm like, why does this keep happening? Or the dream is the chick changes her mind and then she tries to get me up on charges.
Jesus.
And then the police drag me away with my penis hanging out.
Damn. That sucks. I never had that second one. I definitely had the first one, though. I could definitely relate to that first one. It's awful. It's like, you're...
Now, do you dream about women you know, or like some woman you've never met before, but in the dream it's like you've always known her? Or do you dream about exes?
No, I dream, it's like women I don't know. Like, that's from the sex dreams I've had, that's what I remember. And it's like,
Those are the good ones.
It's very strange, but it's like, it never, like, nothing ever happens because you wake up at the best part.
Exactly. As soon as your pants come off,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh!
Yeah.
And then you wake
And
up.
then you wake up and it's time for work.
It's like Susan Wojcicki's on the other line, sir.
That's right. Like, oh boy. All right.
We caught you having fun last week. Your video's been age restricted.
Yep. It's always the worst thing too that I think we talked about this on the first one that we did, but when a video gets age restricted or demonetized and it's like, this was like one of the cleanest things I've done. Why did this one get hit?
Because the algorithm is retarded.
Yeah, we've established that in the first podcast we did too, where the algorithm has Down syndrome.
You know what would really help a lot of the country? If people that were rational got jobs.
Oh.
If Google just hired a handful of people that weren't retarded. Oh my God. YouTube would turn around in 24 hours.
Maybe there is a incentive to keep their employees like that.
And probably diversity.
Oh, yeah. That's a whole nother topic that we can get into, but probably not that kind of podcast.
Please, David Zaslav, fix YouTube. Did you get YouTube's Minority Creator Program email?
I did not.
I got one, but I don't think they accepted me.
I bet I didn't because I'm Asian.
This might be the thing to do. Let's get to Twitter immediately.
Yeah.
Stop the Asian hate, YouTube.
No, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to, like, POC, Asians are, like, really, they don't get a lot of benefits from that. And it's funny when Asian people try to cash in their quote-unquote POC benefits. It's like, dude, people don't see us like that.
Yeah, you're right. I literally just sat here, and I'm like, POC? There's no A in POC.
Well, yeah.
Wish I could say the same
that's
for us.
just the
Culture
way
and I
it
can
is.
try
It's like
and
too,
it's contained.
like I really hate to
Stuff
say it, but for a
matters.
lot of people, Asian people are basically white.
I can see that.
It ain't true, by the way. It really
I've
ain't
got to
true.
stay here
My
to see if
family
we
is
can get
brown
to
as
the economy
fuck.
and stop this.
But,
I need someone I can
but that's
trust
just
to
how
do
they
it.
see Asian people.
Besides,
In
you're the
America.
one having
In
all those
America,
visions,
100%.
aren't you?
It's because there's just so many Asian people that are successful, and it doesn't even have to be like
You were
that.
told to find
Asian
it,
people
weren't
that
you?
people think about as like
If the
Chinese
stories
people,
about the
right?
staff
It's like
are
I'm not
true,
Chinese,
if it really
but I
can
still get
exert a
lumped in with them.
tremendous amount of power,
That's like
maybe we can
this
break
could
through
probably
on
get us in
Connor's
trouble
magic.
talking about, but I've always noticed in the Asian community that there
What?
is kind of like a
Are you-
level of
are you
racism
sure? The
against
slice is
each
that?
other.
Oh,
That
100%.
can't be a
Yeah,
coincidence.
fucking all of Thailand. Like all of Thailand hates China.
You can't, like, oh my god, you call a
Sadness
Japanese person
before-
Chinese, they lose it.
Oh yeah, that too.
Like, I've had to train myself
gave
to
me something just a
recognize the
little
subtle
while ago.
facial features
He
of
told me it
Asian
was from
people to
labyrinth
avoid
and that I would know
offense.
what to do with it when the time came.
Right, they really get like even me. Like I'm guilty of that.
think
Like
you
when
know
I
this
was
reason.
younger, people called me Chinese
sure
all the
why,
time, and
but
I
there's
was like, I'm
something
not
very
fucking
personal
Chinese.
about it for
What?
I think you should take
It's-
this
Like, you looking for a fight?
It belongs to
Yeah.
science, but I think it
Someone
could
like
do
shows you the
most of
sign
now.
from like the Bruce Lee movie Fist
Take
of
it, get
Fury,
out of here.
and you're like, the
Bring back
Chinese
that
are not
staff
sick,
before
man. Get the
Connor
fuck
brings
out
the
of
whole
here.
college down around us.
Yeah.
I was on a date with this girl at a sushi place, and she was like, "Oh, I just love the Japanese sushi. They're even talking Japanese behind the counter." And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "They're speaking Mandarin.
Oh
They're Chinese.
no!
Please do not call them Japanese when they come over here.
Do not call them Japanese. Do not.
They do not fucking say domo arigato. God damn it."
Yeah, that would not be good.
Oh my god, my life is garbage.
Is it that bad?
My life now is so much less fun than it used to be before YouTube.
Really?
There was girls,
never
there
should
was
have pulled that
music,
thing out.
riding motorcycles in groups, going to racetracks.
Presenting
There's
services.
always something going on. Now, my life is literally wake up, edit videos. Agency gets in touch with me. Such and such brand wants to know when you'll be uploading next November or whatever. I'm like, how the fuck do I know November upload dates? I'm not in November yet. Tell them to stop messing around. Where's my money?
You know, it's funny because I pretty much have the same life as you right now, but I fucking love it. Because before this, I had nothing. So this is something for me, man. Like I love it. I love the fact that I can get up in the morning and be like, I have something to do. I have something to do every day. I'm not just sitting on my ass and watching hentai. You know, like I got something to do every day.
I've always had something to do. It's just this isn't fun.
I see. No, I still have a lot of fun with creating, and I've been doing this for a while. But it's just like, and also like the end product. You know, it makes other people happy. People like what I do. That's reason enough for me to keep on waking up.
For you, you're like, this is the prime of my life. For me, I'm like, I'm in the twilight of my existence. It's over.
Oh boy.
I can't even get on dating apps and pick up girls anymore. I like have to be so careful.
I guess yeah, we were just like before we both had YouTube careers, we were in different parts of our life. Like before I did YouTube, I was at that point where I was like, I want to fucking die.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna be Caesar.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, like I could, like, it was a crossroads in my life where it was like, I could make so many bad decisions right now and my life could go one way or the other. But thank God that I decided to do this whole toy review thing. I didn't have any hopes at the beginning, but it's like, I'm glad that it became a thing.
I am too, because people love Jobby.
Oh,
The magic.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm really thankful for where my life is right now, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not a bad existence. I mean, the best part is like the people that like you,
Oh, for sure.
earning a living. It's just the rest of it that sucks.
All of the work, right?
All of the editing, all of the dealing with BS, YouTube constantly emailing. Did you get a partner manager yet?
What's that?
Did you get a partner manager yet?
From YouTube?
Yeah.
No.
They just gave me one. And like, I just told him, like, listen, if I'm on any list, you can get me off of the naughty list. That's all I care about, bro. He's like, I'm glad you're very enthusiastic. These are the days I'm open for meetings. And I'm like, oh, I don't want another meeting.
Yeah.
I'm tired of meetings.
You've been in a lot of meetings?
Yeah. But meetings for different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually do have someone that I communicate with. It was someone that was recommended to me by the Living Tombstone a long time ago, if you could believe that. Do you know who that is?
The Undertaker from the WWE?
No, the is like he's a musician. He still makes music right now on YouTube, but I met him at Anime Expo. He's like, oh, you should contact this person, such and such, and I was like, okay. And yeah, so this person has been doing that job for me. And then
that's cool.
Recently YouTube did its own version of that, by YouTube. So, but yeah, meetings can kind of wear down on you. I feel that.
Yeah, my meetings are all talking about brand deals and stuff like that.
I see.
I'm always trying to diversify my income.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I've gotten to a point where like whenever this is probably not a good thing. Like maybe I shouldn't even be saying this, but like I've gotten to a point where every time my contact says like, oh, we want to get on a call with you, I'm like, can you just text me?
It seems reasonable to me, man.
Yeah, so since I've made that clear, like over time, like they never call me anymore. They just send me texts. It's like, okay, here's this brand that wants to work with you. Here's this other brand, and it's just back and forth with texts. So I can have a meeting on the toilet. It's great.
Yeah, I get so many messages between the emails and the DMs and stuff like that, and I try not to like fly off the handle.
This is like super unrelatable at this point, but sometimes I feel, again, with me feeling bad, where sometimes my contact will get me on a bad day, and I'm like really like bitchy to them. It's like it's not their fault.
You're like laying on the floor.
Yeah, it's like Jesus, I don't want to hear about this right now. So let's get this over with kind of mentality, and it kind of shows through.
Make it fast, Bobby. I have a hangover.
Yeah, pretty much that. And it's like, man, they're just doing their job. They do a good job too.
I get mad when like brands just jerk me around for stupid things, stupid innocuous bullshit. And it's kind of like, listen, if you want this on time, you need to cut it out. Now I'm just kind of like, if they don't want to do something or they don't like it, they can go. Somebody else will replace them. I'm an artist. I need to be free to create. Donna!
Jesus Christ. I absolutely feel that 100% because I've been there. Oh, I've been there. Back and forth with the notes and all of this. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, why did you fucking approach me in the first place if this was how it was gonna be? Like, did you know who I was before you even fucking approached me? Like, what do you mean I can't make this cum joke? That's like my whole bread and butter.
Do you not understand that Patrick Bateman is a cultural icon?
Oh, is that what happened to you?
Oh, I've done the Bateman stuff.
Yeah, so a brand kind of took issue with Patrick Bateman? Is that what?
I forgot how I linked the brand to being stone cold murderous like a killer. I forgot what I did, but it was just meant to be humorous. People get it.
Yeah, of course.
Like, some of these ads are so boring. You gotta spice it up somehow. Even if the product's good and the ad read is boring, it's, you know how it is, man. It's mother of God. And you know the worst part? When, like, brands, they want you to do something and they give you a script. Then you do everything on the script and then they go, you fucking idiot. The best part of you ran down your mother's leg. What is wrong with you? This is all wrong. And like, how's it wrong? You wrote it.
Like, I literally fucking read off the copy. What the fuck do you mean I was missing this really important piece of information that should have been in the talking points?
Insanity. But YouTube pays so shitty sometimes, you don't have a choice.
You gotta do it, man. You just have to.
It's like either that or you turn it to DSP.
And what does DSP do? Beg for money on...
Oh, yes. DSP is the ultimate beggar.
Oh, man.
He's like, oh, God, we got 15 minutes in the stream, you guys, and we haven't even hit the tips goal yet. I'm going to put out a tweet. I'm going to let people know that the stream is ending in 15 minutes. We haven't hit the tips goal. And then you watch Darkseid Phil pull out his phone, and I'm like doing this like you could see me. And he's like, okay, if you could come to the stream, we are just shy of hitting the tips goal. It would really mean a lot to me if you could come on by and support it. And when he says support it, he doesn't mean view the stream. He wants you to come over and give him money.
Literally money. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I love those segments.
Yeah. I mean, how does that even work? I doubt it, right?
It does.
It works.
It works to some of his fans.
Oh, shit. Okay. I see. So he's got a few dedicated fans.
Yes, for some reason, there's like this one dude actually who's like, he's going bankrupt, think he got divorced, and he's living in a car, and he'll send DSP money. It's amazing. At least with Amaranth, you could say the dude was like hypnotized. But with Darkseid Phil, what's the appeal there?
I don't get it. I mean, maybe it's like the only thing that they watch. They don't know anything else.
That's so sad. Could you admit, like, in that case, Caesar is like daddy cool compared to these people.
Yeah. It could get worse. It could get worse than Caesar.
What's your game plan for the day or the night? What I don't even know what time it is.
It's the night right now. It's about to be 9 p.m. right now. How about you?
What is up for Jobby's weekend?
Oh, for the weekend, I definitely have to finish this video that I'm working on. There's, like we kept saying during the stream, there's no other choice. Like, I have to get it done this weekend. And I thought I would have some wiggle room, but like I had mentioned, before we streamed, you know, during the texts, a lot of shit just fell in my lap, like, all at once today. And I'm like, oh, so that's how it is.
That was my day 2 days ago.
Ah.
Are you talking about like brand deals or something?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, God. Because it's ad season. And once ad season rolls around, all these companies just like at the last minute just start. I don't know what the hell happens.
It really was last minute too. The stuff that I got today, it was like, Jesus, like we just had made the deal and it's like, oh, we want it next week. Oh, shit. Okay.
It's like boom, 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 boom. You got to the 15th.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly right. Oh, actually, the one that I'm doing right now, that one is definitely due on the 15th. There is no other option.
All of these companies like have the same dates. It's weird.
Yeah, huh? God damn. Yeah, it was very strange too. This month has been very strange because the first 2 weeks of the month it was really quiet. Like I didn't think.
Yes, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, for you too then.
Yep.
Yeah. It was like no one was biting. But then all of a sudden, in the middle of this week, when I already had plans, I had a game plan to get through this week like really smoothly, you know, like really smoothly with as least amount of stress as possible. But all of a sudden, like, whoop! All right, well, gotta pull a classic all-nighter.
Man, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm almost done with mine, thank God.
Oh, that's good. I think I'm actually done with almost done with my thing. I think I have like a good 4 hours left. I think like I could actually get that done. I probably don't have to do anything tonight, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It's probably not as bad as it sounds. I could do it tomorrow.
Like, the game plan I have after this, I'm going to go to bed, and then when I wake up, I'm just pound this thing out. You know, I'm just going to go at it like a wild animal.
That's probably a good idea. Like, stop working for tonight, live another day.
Yeah, get your sleep in, wake up, crunch.
And then enjoy the weekend however you enjoy it. I mean, do you have any plans for the weekend?
No, it's gonna be probably rainy and cold. Most likely, if I'm lucky, I'll get to go outside and drain gas on my motorcycle. That's my treat. Because I have another brand that just decided they want to do something last minute. So as soon as this one goes out, I'll be working on the next one literally in a day.
Damn.
But it's like, if I want to get a house, I have no choice.
Right.
Because the Federal Reserve just keeps upping the interest rates on credit and mortgage loans to insane levels. So the mortgage you would pay for a $600,000 house last year is now the same amount you pay for a $300,000 house this year. So it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy right now, man.
It's shitty. It's a shitty time to be an adult. It's gay as hell.
It's really shitty. Yeah.
Even as a YouTuber, like a lot of people sit there and think like, you know, I'm living in the lap of luxury or something. And meanwhile, in my DMs, that Star Wars girl's ripping on me because my roof fell off. The ceiling fucking caved in.
Fuck.
And she's like, why didn't you fix it? Why don't you get up there and fix it? Because I don't have time to fix it. Because I'm fucking editing videos on the
Because you're fucking editing videos all day. Like, what the fuck you want me to do?
I don't get to live my life. A woman is like, hey, why don't you come over? I can't do it. I'm editing videos.
Like, I have to watch Hocus Pocus 2. You don't understand.
Listen, I have a theory that Bette Midler still has a controlling stake in Disney. That's why they made Hocus Pocus 2 and had all these horrible musical numbers.
They're probably gonna make a part 3. I don't know.
I actually think that they are hinting at it with the way it ended.
That's what I heard. I haven't watched it, and I don't have any plans to. But I've heard things.
I don't know how the living fuck they could make a third movie out of this. The first one wrapped up the story completely, so the second one makes no sense. Oh, the black guy who was a kid during the first Hocus Pocus, he took their candle that gave them life and he made another one because the book helped them make it. But then if you watch the movie, the witches say that only witches can read the book. So how the fuck did the book help them make a black flame candle to bring back the witches? Like, even the people writing this shit don't even pay attention to what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
She-Hulk was better than, like, Hocus Pocus.
Did She-Hulk end finally?
Yeah, I still have 2 episodes to get through.
I saw your Twitter post.
Oh my god, yeah, somebody like showed me a fucking clip of what they did to Shakar. And I'm just like, what the hell?
That's like, that's a waste of a good storyline.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I made another post that like actually did well on Twitter because it was a general observation. If I get mush mouth, it's because I've smoked like 2 joints.
All right.
Where the fuck is it? Where's my timeline? I'm looking at my timeline. How much shit do I get high and just like post memes all day?
Do you high post? Do you weed post?
It probably happens. I'm like out of control.
Yeah.
I made the point. I pointed out that like one woman wrote Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
And a team of women can't even write a good episode of She-Hulk in America. Just showing the sheer difference between the cultures and our women. One woman wrote fucking Sailor Moon.
Right. Built a whole empire, whole merchandising franchise.
I know. God, Disney sucks so bad. It's so trash. Oh.
It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. I remember when the MCU was so full of promise, but they pretty much went the way of the comics.
Oh my God. You got a good point.
Right? Like the cycle is repeating just within another medium.
Yeah. I hope the superhero movies end.
They will at this rate.
It's gone on too long.
Yeah. They will at this rate.
Because it's getting so bad.
It's getting bad, and it's just like people running out of ideas, like a whole deconstructive phase. But it's for some reason it's still going. It's a zombie at this point. The genre.
We don't even need a deconstructive phase, in my opinion. Like, why are we deconstructing heroes? The whole point is they're supposed to inspire us to be better.
But that's just, it's just kind of a natural cycle of things. Like every trend has a deconstructive phase, but usually that signals the end of it. Like, you know, even Westerns had their deconstructive phase.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, it's kind of like the natural life cycle.
I thought you were talking about how, like, all of these scary great directors figure they'll take great heroes and tear them down.
Yeah, that,
like
on an aesthetic level, I don't appreciate that either. Kind of like, why can't Superman just be Superman?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I feel that 100%. It's like, if you want dark heroes, like, they exist. Like, you don't have to tear down, like, optimistic ones for your themes or your intended message, you know?
I think it's like a level of jealousy, maybe.
I could definitely see that.
That these people are forced to work on things that they probably think are just beneath them. But since they can't come up with something better, then they just figure, well, fuck it, I'm going to show the world how this character is bum ass.
Yeah. I know for sure there's a lot of great examples, but I'm trying to think of one.
But now's not the time for thinking after all the drinking and the smoking.
Oh, that's true. And the fucking beers I was drinking. Literally a weed beer. So I don't know what the hell I'm feeling right now.
You know what's weird?
Yeah.
Like people growing up and wanting to be YouTubers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I actually have a slight story about that. Just my sister just the other day, she said she was out like with her friends, and you know, she has kids, her friends have kids, but apparently the topic of me came up, and then apparently her kids were like, "Wow, your brother's a YouTuber?" And it made me realize, oh shit, being a YouTuber now is how it was to be on TV back then.
I never even thought of it that way.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Where it's like,
Yeah.
people don't even have to watch what you do, where you can just be like, oh, I know someone who does YouTube for a living. It's like, wow, really? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how YouTube has become that kind of thing.
Like for me, YouTube was kind of like this thing that just fell in my lap.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a musician.
Yeah, I wanted to be an animator.
It's like I lost my like recording deal, and I just started making YouTube videos to avoid killing myself.
Yeah, I was going to school for animation, but it was so fucking god awful, and I was just using a lot of my financial aid money on figures. So I was like,
Oh my god.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try making a video.
I guess like the statute of limitations is passed.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so long ago.
So I guess we have that in common. We were both in a dark period of life before YouTube started.
Yeah, and it really did just like we fell in the cockpit like a certain Gundam pilot, and we just had to figure out how to control this shit.
Yeah, except like when you try to work the Gundam, it like gives you like community guideline strikes and shit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's like a lot of limited features that you gotta work around. Even more. Oh.
Amuro, that was racially insensitive. Shut up, Haro.
Even more complex than piloting a Gundam.
God, I wish like YouTube would just go back to the way it was, so it could at least be fun.
I got into it at a very strange time. It was like when I started, it was like at the border, you know? It was like at the border. Filthy Frank was still around when I started my YouTube channel, but it was...
So 2015, 2016.
Yeah, it was like... But it was around that time when it was already changing. It was changing from the Wild Wild West to modern YouTube, you know? Like I was right there at the edge. I saw it in real time.
So was I.
So we saw it in real time, and it was not fun to see, but somehow we survived.
I remember having some fun in 2016, a little fun in 17, and a little in 2018. Then I had a little fun in 2020 when Pokemon tried to destroy me.
Oh.
Then all the fun was gone.
I see.
I think like I thrive on some level of chaos and hijinks.
Yeah, for sure. I can definitely see that.
There needs to be some sort of thrill in life, man. Otherwise, it's like you're just living to die.
Yeah, that is true. I've also definitely had my ups and downs with the whole YouTube thing. Of course, you know.
Oh, totally. I remember when you like took 6 months off because I was watching and I remember checking regularly, like, where the hell is Jobby?
Yeah, and a lot of people were, and that was just kind of like, I just had to step away from it, like the grind, you know? The grind kind of got to me at that point.
I could picture, like, what you were going through is similar to what I went through. Because you did a lot of edgy stuff.
Yeah.
Which was part of your charm and appeal. It was, like, raw and real.
Yeah, I mean...
But in the new stringent YouTube, I'm pretty sure you caught a lot of flack for your creativity.
I do, but I still, you know, even today, I still try to get some stuff in there, like as much as I can. Like, what can I get away with? But
oh, I know.
Yeah, like what can I get away with?
You doing the coronavirus soup in 2020? I was like, he's living on the content edge. You're making fucking bat Transformers soup. I'm like, this dude is trying like hell to get banned.
It's probably not a good mindset to operate on, but like, there are some creative decisions when I get to them, I'm like, all right, what is the most offensive thing I could do here?
What can I get away with?
What can I get away with, right? Like, without getting banned. And if I do get, like, if it does get flagged, okay, fine. I know, like, how to tune it for the next time. But that's just how I still make decisions nowadays, too. Maybe I'm feeling, like, a little too overconfident, but I got away with the corona thing.
Well, you're Asian, so I think you could get away with that one.
Ah, I see. It's like I have the COVID pass.
They reviewed the video. And they were like, I think Jobby's Chinese, so this might be okay.
Yeah, for the purposes
That's all that saved
for
you.
the purposes of this stream, I'm Chinese.
Yeah, we might have to go to Rumble for these sort of crack talks.
Correct. Okay. like maybe you could do 2 versions of it. I don't know, man.
I'll see if like Russell Brand will have us on.
Oh, there you go. Fucking Russell Brand. Like how? I didn't know that. Was it Rumble that he moved to? Right? He moved to Rumble.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know they had too much money.
Oh, Russell Brand's a millionaire.
No, I mean Rumble.
Rumble. I think like it's more about, I don't know. This is the most relevant Rumble brand. Russell Brand has been
Rumble Brand. That's his new name now.
He like banged Katy Perry, and that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm iffy on Russell Brand because like he started off as like, you know, he came off very communist in my opinion.
Well, he's a Hollywood guy. You know, he's an actor.
Yeah, and now like everything has gone topsy turvy, so he's like talking about stuff that
So yeah,
we've talked about.
Yeah, it could totally be that he's just taking advantage of a trend. Like that is a 100% possibility. But I guess it doesn't change the fact that what he is talking about is interesting to people.
That's true.
Yeah.
But like he said, something YouTube didn't like, so they like struck the channel and took down a video, and he went right to Rumble.
Yeah, it almost seems like he planned it out. Not to get all.
I wonder if Russ.
Not to get all tinfoil hat here.
I don't think he's that well planned out.
You don't think so?
I think like he was surprised they did anything to him, and he was like, "What? I'm fucking Russell Brand."
You what? You what? You fucking what?
I find this to be didactic.
Didactic.
You know, Russell uses very big words.
He does.
So that he jumped on Rumble.
Well, if it wasn't his planning, it could be like people around him. Because, I mean, you know, these Hollywood types, they usually have a whole team behind them.
Oh, definitely. They got a whole team. We've got like 2 people text messaging us, and we could barely handle it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, that's my team. My team is like 1 person.
Like, we need a team.
My team is 1 person on these godforsaken hands of mine. That's my team.
I hear you there, man. Like, the weird thing is the companies contact you and they're like, we want to talk to the It's a Gundam team. And I made the mistake of like
Choppy the Hog team.
saying that like I have yes. We're here for Team Choppy.
Like what fucking team?
You go, no, this one guy.
Yeah.
What, one
pretty
dude?
much 1 dude, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like the person that you have, like your contact, has to tell the brand, like, oh yeah, it's just 1 dude. Like, okay. Like, I'm the team. Oh boy.
I keep telling my contacts, like, let these people know I'm 1 guy.
Yeah, because if you don't, then they start making these crazy demands. That's probably what the fuck happened.
Like, they sit there and think there's like 8 people helping you edit.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh, you know, we as a brand, we're paying you like fucking over $5,000 for this. You like, this is a big job, so you must have like a big team working on it, right? Like, no, man, it's just me.
I had one company work with me, and they also work with PewDiePie and Mr. Beast. So obviously PewDiePie and Mr. Beast have people.
Yeah.
So they assumed I had people. And I'm like, you don't pay me enough to have people, you fucker. I'd have to fire my staff.
That's right. That's fucking right, man. God damn. That, you know what? That is a downside to this new perception of YouTubers being like the TV stars of old, right? Because when people see you as that, they expect you to have all of the benefits that those TV people had back in the day. But we are still, it's only the perception that changed. We are still doing what we've been doing forever. It's just like, oh, man, like the expectations of being a YouTuber have gone so crazy.
Incredibly high.
Incredibly high. It's like everyone is expected to be a TV level production now. And it's like, nah, I'm still some fucking asshole in a room.
Exactly.
And that's honestly where I want it to be, that because that was the whole appeal of YouTube in the first place.
You've got the old YouTube mentality.
Yeah.
It's a new world.
I know, and everything that I do is to try to keep some semblance of that old YouTube, you know? Like I still want it around, but it's like it gets harder every day, of course.
Yeah, when I move out of New York, I might look into getting some sort of help. I'm not even bothering with it in New York State. Like the weird taxes and crap they have here. No thanks.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm already dealing with like New York State thinking anyone that owns a business needs to contribute more so we could help alleviate the debt of the state, because they took like 8 trillion or 8 billion from the federal government during COVID. And I'm like, what's that got to do with me?
Like, yeah, what the fuck? That's not my problem.
It's not my fault you don't know how to manage your money, bitch.
Yeah, punishing the people for their own fucking mistakes. Yeah, that's awful.
I'd imagine California's the same in taxes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised you're staying, dude.
It's, yeah. For now.
Well, your family, your friends are there.
That's right. Like all of my roots are here. So like if it's still an option though. I'm keeping an open mind for it, but like yeah, for now I'm surviving.
Yeah, I'm looking at like Texas or Florida, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I
cut back on those taxes substantially.
Yeah, if I was going to move, it would definitely be one of those two.
And in those states, you get the stand your ground law, and you could have a gun. So if someone breaks into your house, you can put them down like a dog, and the sheriff shakes your hand.
That's yeah, and not get punished for protecting yourself, which is I'm assuming New York's the same way, but yeah, like in
oh yeah, if someone breaks into my house and I drop them, I'm going to court.
Yeah, like that's like the whole that bullshit right to retreat. It's like, come on, man. Like if I'm fucking cornered, I got nowhere to go. I'm dead. So you have it's essentially the right to die.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
You shot Tyrone in the leg with the gun. How do you plead? Not guilty? Tyrone what? I'll never dance with the same vigorous joy I had before the incident of the robbery.
This is based on something.
Yeah, my fantasies.
Jesus.
That's the sort of shit I'd say on a YouTube video if they'd allow me to have fun.
Yeah, of course.
I'd animate it too.
But even then, I've it helps that like right now I'm actually living like one of the roommates that I have is actually like I don't know how to say it. He's a cool guy. He's a cool dude.
He knows how to embezzle money. Gotcha.
No, he doesn't know. Not embezzle money. He's just like very he got he's got good ideas.
Karate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not.
So you got a bodyguard?
Yeah. In a way, I don't know. He's just a cool dude. He's just a cool dude to be with. Like
someone breaks into your house, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Like he's a dude that if someone breaks into my house, he's the dude to be with. You know?
You're gonna like sleep through it.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's a cool dude, solid dude. But that's really like the only, yeah, that's like the really only solace that I have.
Man, I've got body armor. I've got guns.
Oh, you got body armor? Fuck, I should get body armor. Fucking Christ.
I even painted the Punisher skull on my shit. I'm not fucking around.
Went all out. Jesus.
I want you to know that I'm ready to die. You should be too.
Oh yeah, I've been ready to die. You should know this.
I thought your life was turning around. You're inspiring the kids to.
No, my life is great, but I'm always aware. I'm always aware that it could go to shit at any point.
Well, I know you could go at any moment, but you're ready. I figured like you've hit the renaissance for Javi.
No, that's a whole different thing where it's like, yeah, my life is great and I can die at any moment, which is why I should spend my time being happy because it can go at any moment. Like, why waste it?
See, now that's something the kids need to hear.
Yeah. It's kind of...
That's why they love their Uncle Job.
It's anti-nihilist. That's what it is. That's how I feel.
It feels like it's kind of nihilist and it's kind of not.
Well, that's what anti-nihilism is, where it's like, I accept that life is finite and we can go at any moment, but that that is the reason. It's not a reason for everything not to matter. It's a reason why everything matters.
I hear you. I think I'm just indifferent. Does that make me a nihilist? I don't fucking know.
I don't really know either. I mean, I guess someone could like analyze our philosophies, but
I'll create a religion. I've been looking for an excuse to create a religion for a while now anyway, and I'm gonna base it on David fucking Van Halen. The lyrics of Jump. I'm just gonna like quote Van Halen lyrics at church, you know. I get up and nothing gets me down. You got it tough? I've seen the toughest around, and I know, baby, just how you feel. You gotta roll with the punches to get to what's real. And then everybody just, oh my God.
oh my god, yeah, I just got a front row to your first sermon. I'm ready to convert.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool religion. It's about just doing your thing, getting hot chicks, being hot for teacher.
Yeah.
California girls.
Can't you see I'm standing here? I got my back against the record machine.
Can't you see what I mean?
Can't you see what I mean?
You might as well jump.
Might as well jump.
Go ahead and jump.
See, man, that, like, even those lyrics, they're vague enough to be interpreted in those two ways. Like, you can interpret it in, like, the whole nihilist way.
Oh, it's about suicide.
Yeah, but, like, if you ignore the artist's comments.
Only David Lee Roth could give you a song about suicide to just get you dancing.
Oh, yeah, man. There's, like, an even...
That's how positive the 80s were. The #1 song in America is about suicide.
Oh, talking about, like, I was going to bring up a song that is actually related to, I'm pretty sure David Lee Roth did a cover of this song, but it's a song from the 40s that's also like that. Because I love, you know...
Just a Gigolo?
Exactly. I love that song. I love the original song, but, you know, David Lee Roth did a cover, so that's, yeah.
It's an absolute classic.
That's a fucking banger. I've done that a few times in karaoke.
When the end comes, I know it was just a gigolos.
Yeah. God damn. Life goes on without me.
And I ain't got nobody. I can see you singing that.
Oh yeah, I love that song. It's a good crowd song too, honestly. Because there's like that whole part at the end where it's like, I ain't got nobody, and then you get the audience to say nobody,
and everybody starts screaming,
nobody. Oh fuck, good.
And you start doing scat.
No, ain't got
so
nobody.
sad and lonely.
I know.
Well, so sweet, mama,
come and take a chance with me, 'cause I ain't so bad.
'Cause I ain't so bad. Oh!
Oh, fuck. Love that song.
That's when you hit the floor and start crawling around and screaming.
Yeah, love that song. Great song. Shit, man, I remember too. Like, I think I found that song like at a really good time because I was really like down in the dumps. But I'm like, damn, I didn't know depression could sound this good.
The total classic. David Lee Roth at the height of his powers.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm even talking about the original version by Louis Prima.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Damn, that song is awesome. Like, the original version is really good. It's fucking King Louis from Jungle Book.
Like, you're out here, you're karaokeing your single life. And this whole time I'm sitting here like, Jobby's probably just beating the chicks off.
Yeah. No one wants any part of this unless they're from out of town. That's where my luck has been.
Hey, wherever you get it.
Yeah, that's just how it's always been for me. Like, it's always just been kind of like people who aren't from where I am.
Sometimes it's people outside that appreciate you. Like my family thinks I'm some sort of bank.
I feel that. Oh God, I feel that. Don't know how deep you
So your family is juicing you too, huh?
It's not that bad. I could do it. I could handle it.
My question is, do you get like treated like I do, where it's like the money you make is treated almost as if it's free and magical?
Oh, I see. It was definitely like that.
Because there's no respect.
It was definitely like that at first. And to some degree, there's still a little bit of that. But I think now where my family is with me is like, all right, he makes money. Somehow we don't fully understand how this guy makes money, but it does take some sort of effort, so we'll respect that, but we just don't see what effort he puts into it. But we know that there's effort put into it. You know what I mean? It's kind of
I think you get more respect than I'm getting.
Yeah, I think that's what it sounds like. Like, I'm still getting some degree of respect, but not, like, fully. You know what I mean?
Like, if you had a normal job where you worked at a desk and wore a suit, it'd be a totally different ballgame. Everybody, they'd be so proud.
Like it's to the point where, like, you know, my dad, if he goes like to his friends, it's like, you know how parents are, they like to compare their kids. Where it's like he won't say that I do YouTube. He'd be like, oh, he sings good. Because I did do like singing videos, right? So he's like, he'll show them that. It's like, this is what my son does. It's like, yeah, those videos didn't make that much money.
Your father is totally Asian, isn't he?
Oh yeah, of course.
Old school.
Not super old school, because he still let me get away with doing what I do, but old school enough.
That's probably the funniest thing I've heard in a while.
That's
What's Jobby up to? He sings good. He's lovely. He's got the voice of an angel.
that's right.
Don't look up any of these other videos that are suggested.
Don't look at anything. You know what? To be honest, I would also recommend that. Don't look up anything. Like, it probably won't be for most people, you know.
But then again, your old man is like, he's doing the right thing because they clicked the wrong video.
No, he's great. My dad, like I'm not trying to throw him under the bus. He's been amazing to me. Like, he's like, yeah, like a lot of the stuff that I've done would probably not be possible without his support. With whatever kind of support that he would give me, even though he doesn't fully understand what I do, it's like at least he understands a little bit. Or tries to.
No, I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
I see why he shows the videos of you singing. Because if they click the wrong video you're naked.
Exactly. It's like, that's hard to explain. But shit,
It's like when I think about it, I'm like,
yeah.
he's making the right
He's
move.
making the right move, man. Can't blame him at all. Like,
It's like, I don't know which one of these videos he's like naked with Optimus fucking Prime.
That's right. Shit, he could show the COVID video. That'd probably do well. But yeah.
I would see that being humorous. That's your safer content.
Yeah. No, my family's like, they're all right. They're all right with me. Honestly, it really is, like, as long as I make money.
That's all that really matters at the end of the day.